You led me to my next question here. I mean, you got Jerome and Guy who are juniors. Hunter, you mentioned, wasn't there last year. This was his second go-around there at Virginia. And then Chris Beard's Texas Tech team taking a kid from Italy, and then two transfers who had graduated from other programs in Owens and Mooney. And the freshman-laden one-and-done Duke team didn't even make the Final Four. Do you think we are seeing, in a potentially copycat situation, what other schools can do? You mentioned parity. Have we seen a watershed moment maybe away from the one-and-done attempts to win a championship?
I don't think so, because I think people are still going to recruit him. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the NBA going forward if they pass that, where they can go directly from high school. But I think most people are still, if you have a chance to get a great player, you're going to take him. Sometimes, like, you get surprised. Last year, I think Omari Spellman going into the East region in Boston was probably iffy whether he was going to come out or not. Well, he played so well the last 4 games, he came out. Dante DiVincenzo wasn't coming out going into the championship game, and he comes out. So it's hard to predict, when these guys are going to jump. So I think people are still going to recruit the one-and-dones. And truth be told, Rich, very easily, both Kentucky and Duke could have been there. I did the Kentucky-Auburn game for Westwood, and obviously Duke could have very easily won and been there. We could have had a Duke-Kentucky game. I can't remember. No, they wouldn't have been matched up, I don't think. But, I mean, we could have had those two in the finals, and the narrative would be, hey, you need one-and-dones to win a championship nowadays. So I think it's that fragile. I think people are going to continue to recruit the one-and-dones because they're just too good. And, frankly, sometimes you don't even know they're one-and-dones when you get them. He's a very good player, and he has a spectacular year or a great NCAA, and the next thing you know, he's coming out. So, but I do like the parity. We all said at the beginning of the year, when you're a coach, you're a player, we can win it this year. That's always the narrative. I think there are more teams now. I guarantee you Tony and his team said that back in October when they started practice. But I think there were more teams this year said that and believed it, and it was actually true. Now, Auburn to me was a surprise. Bruce Pearl did not a good job, did a ridiculous job. But I think there were more teams going into this tournament that could look in the mirror, that were looking in each other's eyes saying, hey, we're good enough to win this thing. So I think that's what made for such a great tournament. I mean, there were so many good basketball games in this tournament this year.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.